I got a Georgia peach, she's super bad. She got a rum shaker that's super fat.
You're locked in with Atlanta's hottest hip-hop station. The Hype 87.3.
That's right. It is your girl, Tampa Mystic, and we are live right here in ATL on the Hype 87.3. And today, I got the one and only SeaJay. I can't sing like you.
It's your boy, SeaJay.
That part. Man, how you doing today?
I am doing amazing. I am.
We're running a little late getting started because we were having such a beautiful conversation about life before this, more personal, so we didn't want to go on air with it. But, man, it's so good to see you.
So good to see you again.
Yes, again, absolutely. So let's just dive in because we definitely have a lot to talk about. You probably got some people tuned in, patiently waiting, like, where are they at? You're originally from Sebring, Florida.
Yes.
Let's first and foremost, for people that don't know where that is on the map of Florida, because I thought it was a little bit further north, tell us where in Florida Sebring is.
Sebring is more south central, about 2 hours south of Orlando. It's like dead in the middle. Either coast is about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Got you. Makes sense. You're out here in the A now.
Yes.
How's the move here been to, coming to Atlanta? How's that been for you so far? On a personal and music level.
Okay. So let's personal level first. I felt like I made one of the best decisions because I feel so much belonging.
Yes.
I feel comfortable. I feel excited. I feel motivated, inspired by the people that I see that look like me and are doing big things, professional things, like just doing all the things that I didn't really see back where I'm from. It's more conservative and so personally, on a personal level, I just feel like this is exactly where I should be. Musically, I feel about the same. As soon as I moved out here about 5 months ago, like a week later, I was already on stage.
Look at you.
And people were loving me and like coming up to me. And, back in Florida, I would say, didn't have as much people coming up to me, recognizing me, showing me love as much as Atlanta. Like they just love to love.
Yes.
It's like in the R&B scene in Florida isn't really that. It's not really there that I felt. But so on both parts, I feel like this is the best decision I could have made.
I agree with you. And you have such a charisma about yourself. I feel like if someone don't like you, they're a weirdo. Like, let's just keep it G. Y'all slick hating. Because you have beautiful energy. You have a charisma about yourself. And I feel like you're like the full package. You've got the voice, you've got the look, you've got the manners, you've got everything. Shout out to Melissa and your dad. Beautiful job.
Mom and pops.
Shout out to mom and pops. Absolutely, most definitely. So you've been here. Do you feel like thus far, because it's only been a short time, it's already enhancing what you had going on already?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And some days I feel like it's going faster than I would have wanted it to, but it's all a blessing. I just sit back and I just do my best to be grateful.
Yeah. Tell us so far a little bit more in depth, because I know you said you've been out doing some performances, but the reception here in the A of your music, because like you said, back home, R&B isn't really thriving too much like that.
Right.
Dive in a little bit deeper on that.
So I feel like it's also where you go, because a lot of the places I've been to are like clubs or like a lounge. And out here in Atlanta, there's a lot of my people.
Yeah.
So we listen to a lot of R&B, a lot of rap, hip hop. Back in Florida, it was way more diverse, way more, let me not say diverse. It was way more, how should I say this? You know what I'm trying to say? Okay. People kind of look the same out there. Like you always kind of had the same group of people.
Yeah.
And a lot of it wasn't really black people.
Yeah. Florida's like a melting pot of.
Yeah, a lot of Hispanic,
Cuban,
Asian.
Yes.
White. A lot of older people go to Florida to,
retire,
end the rest of their life.
Yeah.
So it's a lot slower. And so whenever I go out to places, people will either want it like trap or they wanted country, or it wasn't too much R&B that I found.
Understood.
Out here, they just like seeing a black boy up there performing in general.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that's my boy. that's at least the energy I felt.
Yeah.
So, and then whenever like I was a singer, like some people would be like, dang, I thought you was going to go there and rap, and then you started singing. Like, let me follow you.
That is funny.
And so I just feel like the love out here is just so much more genuine.
Yeah.
And like people actually want you to succeed. Back in Florida, it's like it was almost like a competition for no reason.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
And I feel like Atlanta is so full of small business owners, entrepreneurs, like minds, that we can't help but cheer each other on, because we're all going through some of the same struggles, building our business, entrepreneurship, things of that nature. And Atlanta historically is known as a music city, a film city. And when I moved here back in 2013, one of the first things I started doing was artist showcases. But I noticed that majority of the artists that were booking and coming out were rappers. Yeah. So the couple R&B artists, I would ask them, why don't more R&B artists come? And it's because they felt like it was a rapper trapper night per se. So I started an all R&B showcase, and I did it for probably about 2 years. I did it once a month. Okay. And it was such a beautiful vibe because people stepped in that building knowing that we're hearing nothing but beautiful R&B music tonight. Yeah. So I don't know, maybe we need to spin the block and bring something back like that.
What? Since you said that, whenever I go out here too, really, I kind of be one of the only singers.
Yes.
And that may be also why they appreciate it so much too, because you hear rapper, and then it's like, oh dang, he's out here singing.
Absolutely. And I quickly noticed that, and I was like, man, and my first love is R&B music. I've been a sucker for, the 90s was such a beautiful era. What era of music has had, because I know you were born in the 90s. However, that doesn't mean that had the biggest impact on you. What era of music did have the biggest impact?
I would probably say like the 90s, just because growing up, whenever you're growing up, you kind of listen to what your parents are listening to, and that's like the music that you kind of get set on or like find comfort in. So my parents, definitely my mama, like we would always listen to that smooth R&B, D'Angelo, Maxwell, all the different groups, all the brothers in the groups. I don't even want to say all of them, but just that smooth R&B. Some people I might not want to say more, but R. Kelly, Jamie Foxx, just so much great music that I listened to, and that made me fall in love with music. And then I went to like, Chris Brown, because that was kind of the era that I grew up in. Chris Brown was the first person I sang at a 5th grade talent show. And and so then, I would say 90s, 2000s.
Early 2000s.
Yeah.
You've been creating music, like you said, since elementary school.
Yeah.
Do you remember the very first song that you ever wrote?
I do.
Tell us a little bit about it.
And so I'm from a small town, and there was this engineer that my dad knew at some way. And so he had his own little setup in the closet, and he made beats. I don't know how legit or legal they were, but he made beats. And so I got on. I wrote. I remember I was writing the song after school, and then I went in the studio and I made it. And I could probably play it if you want, but it's kind of cringy, like the first songs you make. And I was also young, like I was really young, so I had this high voice, this high squeaky voice, and I actually recorded 3 songs. And my uncle at the time was a DJ, and he had the CD of the 3 songs. Yeah. And he would pass the CDs out like while he's like DJing, I used to be so embarrassed.
That's so funny.
But also grateful. Like shout out Uncle Derek. Shout out Uncle Derek. Yes.
He was ride or die for you.
And Mom was on some of them songs. Shout out to my mama.
I know she is so proud of you because you started at such a young age. You're young now, but you started at a very young age and you stuck with it.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's important sometimes to go back and listen to some of them first songs because it shows you your growth, the evolution. Your voice is way more mature now.
Yeah.
You know, I hear about artists saying, "Oh, I took a lot of that music down," the stuff that was on the early days of the outlets. I'm like, you should leave it up. Let people hear your journey.
Yeah. I might post it, you know.
You should.
SeaJay.
People will get kick out of that.
Yeah. And to see the growth, like you said, and I am so grateful that I have stuck with it. There was a time where I stopped for years because I auditioned for America's Got Talent and American Idol. I did like 3 of those. And one of the last ones I did, it broke me down. Like I drove to Tennessee, and like I went through the process, and then I didn't make it again. Like this was like the 3rd time, and I was just like, maybe this isn't for me. I was in middle school. I think I was in I think maybe 6th or 7th grade, and I was just like, this just isn't for me. And I stopped for a while, and I just like went into like gymnastics and stuff.
Yeah.
But then after that, God just like put this epiphany on me, and I would start having dreams and like different ideas. And I was just like, okay, I'm moving back into this music realm. I feel like I really need to stick with it because why else am I having these dreams and these epiphanies?
When God calls you to do something, you have to be obedient to it.
Amen. Amen. And the blessings that you receive, not just like physical, like people that come into your life, ideas and different mindsets that you're given whenever you are like being obedient.
Yes.
Like, wow.
And God will show us the signs. We just have to be on the lookout for them.
Yeah. Yes. Have the eyes, have the ears.
Yeah.
Have the open mind to receive.
And then talking about that early on video, I feel like if you posted that, it would motivate people. And what I mean is there's people who know you now in the present, but they didn't know you then. And you have a phenomenal voice now, and they're probably like, gosh, I could never sound like him. Well, if you go back and let them listen to them earlier days, like you said, where it's a little cringy, it would give people hope, you know, that if you keep going and keep practicing and keep, you know, putting effort in, that they can get as good as you.
And I respect what you are saying so much. And I also feel like I have so much more to grow too. Like I want to improve my range and my, just like how I use my voice. So, you know, and I see other people who have posted, I think Ed Sheeran, I think it was, he like showed himself singing when he was younger, and it was like, you know, not that great. And he was just saying basically anybody can do it. It's not something that you're born with. You really have to practice it, you know, and anybody can do what they put their mind to. I
agree. Anything that we want to see positive results in, like, you can't go to the gym once a month and expect to be super fit and 6-pack-ish. And it's the same thing with your music. You can't just, oh, let me do this, you know, every couple months. Like, it's always a work in progress. And like you said, you're still a work in progress.
Exactly.
I feel like we never want to get comfortable thinking that, oh, I've made it, this is it for me. No, there's still more work we can be doing.
The grind never stops.
The grind never stops. So you mentioned like some of the artists that you would listen to, you know, coming up because of what your parents like to listen to, but who is a couple really big influences for you personally that may show up in your sound today? Not that you're mimicking them, but you were inspired by them, if that makes sense.
Okay, like beyond like, you know, the Boyz II Men and all that era, because that's just kind of what I grew up on.
Yeah.
The people who really inspired me at a young age was Michael Jackson. Quick little tip. I had this CD that my parents bought me. It was like Michael and like a lot of his videos and behind the scenes, and I would sit there dancing to it, and like
I think we all did.
Man, Michael, shout out to Michael. I absolutely love Michael Jackson.
Me too. I thought I was him at one point in time. No
Right.
cap. I was like, I am MJ, and I would try to
Right.
moonwalk, and I had the
Right.
glove and all. Yeah.
And I had the afro,
Yeah.
you know, and it's just like, man, that's my man. So Michael, Usher, for sure, hands down, like really inspired me. Chris Brown,
Yeah.
definitely, because like growing up, he was young, I was young, you know, it was like, man, that's I could do it too.
Yeah.
Definitely now I would say Jhené Aiko. I love like her smoothness, her calmness, and just like her whole demeanor.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, Missy Elliott, man, Maxwell D'Angelo still like these, because I feel like my voice they weren't as heavy hitters, like they didn't do too many like belts and
Yeah.
stuff, and my voice, I want to be able to belt better, but sometimes I'm just like, you know, I got to work with what I got.
Yeah.
And I feel like D'Angelo and Maxwell were able to deliver such amazing music without doing the most.
I agree.
And so that's a few.
I love that you threw some female artists in there too.
Oh, yeah.
Because oftentimes when I ask that question and it's a guy that I'm talking to, he'll never throw a female artist in there. And I'm like, just because she's
yeah.
a woman doesn't mean you can't take inspiration
Let
from
me
her.
say some more. Jasmine Sullivan. Oh my God. I probably listen to more female singers, honestly, than male, but the males inspired me more.
Correct. Because you're a man yourself. Understood.
So,
Do you like her?
oh, her.
She's she's one of my faves.
As soon as she came out, and like you didn't know what she looked like.
She's so beautiful, so talented. She plays instruments.
Yes.
We gotta get this her and SeaJay collab popping. Let's manifest that.
Let's do
her,
that.
holla at your boy.
Yo, I would love to even just sit down and have a conversation with you.
Yes.
Like we don't even need to do like too much. Whatever you got time for, I'm here for it.
So you also started producing your own beats in 2024.
I did.
Okay, so look, congratulations, because that's another thing that you took on to your plate to do, because you do a lot. How has that changed your approach, if at all, to songwriting, making your own beats?
So it definitely changed a lot, because I started making my own beats because I wouldn't say I got in trouble, but whenever you're using a lot of YouTube beats or other people's beats, at some point you get dinged.
Correct.
So I was like, dang, or you can't take that music as far.
Yes.
You know, it's like, oh, well, you're like kind of capped at what you can do with it, how many plays you can have, where you can sing it. So then I was like, okay, I'll make my own music on my own beats. And it's still a process. You know, I'm still learning, but it has really shown me that it should all be fun. Like that's something that I really have started, is just having more fun with the music. Cause making the beats is just fun to me. Like it was fun in the beginning. Like I'd never really seen it as something that I was actually going to make a career choice about. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm a producer now. It was just fun. So now it's like, okay, I want more fun songs.
Yes.
I want to write like more hooks. Like if I want my whole song to be a hook, like this is a hook, that's a hook. It made me think more in depth about the whole creation of the song, and it allowed me to have more creative input with my work. I wasn't going off of somebody else's beat or somebody else's vibes. Like all of this is my vibe.
Yes.
And that even like sparked more growth in me, because now it's like, well, what kind of vibe do I want?
Yes.
How can I create that vibe? So I would recommend or encourage every music artist to dibble and dabble in beat making, because it's amazing.
It gets them creative juices really flowing.
Oh yeah.
Because now, like, there is no limit. Not to say, I don't feel like we should ever feel limited, but when you're working on other people's beats, you are kind of somewhat limited. Like you said, if you're not purchasing it, you don't own the exclusive rights, you're limited. Right. Perhaps they can never quite get the sound that you want, even if you're explaining it to them. Because whatever you're hearing in your head, only you know. Right. You can't really explain that to someone else. Right. So once you really start honing in on that more, would you be open to producing for other artists, or do you want to keep that for yourself?
Oh yeah, we've already talked about that. That is already something that is in motion. Making music in general is magical.
Yes,
it is. So then, whenever you add in you making the beat as well, like, you are a magician.
Yes.
And then the impact that you'll have on people, and you feeling so much reward from, like, all of this was me.
Yeah.
And not just me, because I gave it all to God.
Of course.
But, you know, like, I did that. I created that. And look at the impact it's having on people. That is something I'd love beyond, like, in my other career in nursing. I feel that too. Yeah. I just feel like I love that feeling of being able to impact somebody's life in a positive way.
Yes.
And so, yeah, making beats and creating music is just, it's just me, and it's magical, and it's a blessing.
I feel like definitely God called you to be a person to help others, because your career path in nursing, you have to be the right person, because you deal with people who are probably sick. They don't feel good. They're injured. They might lash out at you, not personally, but it's just because when you're sick, or they be on go. I can only imagine. Because I know when I'm not feeling good, boy, I'll be like, man, leave me alone. Get out my face, you know.
Man,
so
they be on go.
It really takes the right person to handle that. But then also too, with your music, you're probably helping and healing people through your music as well. So you're really walking in your purpose.
Thank you for that. Thank you so much.
100%. Let's talk about this new single, In the A, featuring DJ Luke Nasty. It's been getting a ton of attention, including getting played on V103 ATL, which is like
that is crazy.
Top station out here. You know, no shade to the other ones, but I feel like they got the biggest reach, right? Mm-hmm. What was that moment like, hearing you're not from here?
I'm not.
You here now. You made a song called In the A, and it got played on a major radio station in the A. What was that moment like for you?
Surreal. I would say I was at work, so I wasn't able to fully experience it, but shout out moms for recording it for me, and the team. It was a moment where I was like, you know, I'm really doing this.
Yeah.
And this really isn't for me. Like, this is bigger than me.
Yeah, it's always bigger than us.
This is way bigger than me, and I've always known it, and I feel like that's also why I've stuck to it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, it was a moment where I was really proud of myself, because I don't really do that for myself much.
Yeah.
I'm usually like, well, what can I do more? What can I do better? I don't care what I did good right now. Like, tell me what I can improve on. And that was a moment where I was like, I was just so proud of myself and everybody that's been part of my journey. So I was just very grateful.
So walk us through the actual process of how this song came together. Like, who's involved, how it came together.
Okay, well, let me not forget nobody, so I apologize if I forget anybody. But so the team came to me and said, yo, we have this song that we feel would be great for what you got going right now. I don't remember the original person who like just sang it, because you know, now I'm realizing a lot in the music industry is like, people will sing the song for you, like a vocalist will just sing the song,
yeah,
and then send it off to you to actually do the song. And I don't know who the vocalist is, I forgot the name, but I got the song, and the beat maker is DJ Chris. That's my boy. He's part of the team too. And when I first heard the song, I was not very into it. I will say. Just because that was like the first time that I had to create or sing a song that was not mine.
Yeah.
The beat wasn't mine, which is okay. Like I was used to getting YouTube beats, but then like the lyrics weren't mine. Wasn't really used to that. And then somebody else sang it, you know, I wasn't really used to that. So it didn't feel like me. But over time, it grew on me. I recorded it once. I sent it to the team. They were like, yo, this is great. And in my head, I'm like, that's trash to me. I just wanted to send it to y'all because you were on me about it.
That's funny.
And then later on, they like things were happening. They ended up wanting it to actually be done for real. So then we went to the studio again. Me and DJ Chris went into the studio. We recorded it. And then Elmo makes beats. He engineered it. Shout out to Elmo. He engineered it. And, you know, that's to sum it all up, that's kind of what happened. And ever since then, it's just been going up and up and up. And different people have heard it and like have responded to it in such a positive way. And that really showed me that no matter what I think or like how it may sound in the beginning, like whenever God gives you something, because all of this has been God throughout the whole time, like just go for it.
Yeah.
Just do it. Don't think too much about it, whether you're comfortable with it or whether this fits you. Like if you're presented a opportunity, just do it.
100%, because we don't know the outcome unless we do it.
Right.
You know, a lot of people, and I'm guilty of this, like I'll create some content and I'll get ready to post it and then I'll back out and be like, I don't know if I should post this or not.
Yeah.
But then when I do end up posting it, it might be one of my best engaged posts. Like you said, don't overthink it, just do it. Worst case scenario, people don't resonate with it. That's cool. You move on to the next one.
Right.
You know, was DJ Luke Nasty a part of the situation from day one, or did he come on board later on?
So he was always who we wanted on.
Okay.
Because my team knows his team. So, or parts of the team, you know how the industry is. It's
of
like,
course, yeah.
know.
Everybody kind of knows everybody.
Yeah, and I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. Like I still don't even know the industry for real. But and they're helping me with it. It's a lot behind the scenes that I never would have imagined. But he was always the person that we wanted on. And DJ Luke Nasty is such a phenomenal human being. He's so down to earth. He's so genuine. He's so kind.
Yeah.
We actually shot the video a few weeks ago, and we hung out, like we chilled throughout the day. Him and Waleed, shout out to Waleed, he is phenomenal as well. And like we just had a great, chill, productive day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so shout out DJ Luke Nasty.
And he has such a vibe. The way his sound is, I feel like he has such a distinct sound, like you do as well, that it was a collaboration that was destined to happen.
It was destined. It's all God's doing.
In hindsight, do you feel like, because the song is kind of like an Atlanta anthem, you know, the things that you talk about in the music, do you feel like that, being that you're not from here, but you're here now, that was maybe a pivotal part of your stepping stone into Atlanta, is introducing yourself with this Atlanta anthem? Oh, yeah.
I mean, I feel like everything that's happening right now in my life is a pivotal part. Like, and it may just be because I'm in the moment with it all right now, but everything that I'm doing just feels so big, or like if this happens or doesn't happen, is going to be a dramatic effect.
Yes.
So I definitely feel that this was a great, it was a great look. It was a great song choice. The feature with DJ Luke Nasty was a great choice.
Yes.
And actually we're reshooting the video.
Okay.
Like I was talking about tomorrow, because I'll just say, we want to incorporate more of the A.
Understood.
Because the video that we shot prior with the videographers was it wasn't really showing a story, or it wasn't really incorporating the song in the best light. So, which is great though, because that content I can still use.
Definitely, yeah.
And but like this next time that we shoot tomorrow actually is gonna be more. It's gonna show more of a story and be more, related to the A.
Of course, you can't have a song about the A and then the visual not be about the A. Makes perfect sense. But like you said, the other content, the other video could be great content for you as well.
Right.
It's not like, oh, it was a waste of time. Like, this is still great content.
Exactly.
Because I feel like every new song you put out, you need as much content as possible.
Yes.
Whether it's the creative process of you being in the studio creating it, doing stuff like this, like you need as much content as possible.
Yeah. And for other artists or creatives out there, don't get down on yourself if something doesn't go right. Use that to your advantage.
Yes.
I always like to think about that in my mind. Like, okay, if it didn't go the way I wanted it to or the way I planned, I can use this situation to my advantage.
100%.
So that's what we did.
That's a great positive mindset. Y'all heard that. So your most recent project is I Got You.
Yes.
Let's talk about that a little bit. What is the vibe for people who haven't heard it yet? What's the vibe behind this, and what did it mean to you in the creative process?
So, well, the most recent project is in the A. I Got You last year. That was my most recent, my only album.
Correct. That's your most recent project as far as an album.
Yeah, as far as
full body of work.
Yeah, full body. I Got You is very personal because, and that was actually the album I kind of got like, not really dinged on, but like a warning because I used YouTube beats.
Oh, I got you. And other people probably had used them.
Right. So I wasn't able to take it as far as I wanted to. Even like one of the top songs on there, like another artist kind of had the same beat. And I reached out to the beat maker, and like it was just like a lot of stuff.
I understand. I've heard it all.
Yes. So, but the feel of it was really just like love, feeling wanted, feeling valued, feeling like I got you. And there wasn't really, like I said, in Florida, too many R&B artists that I knew or would like listen to beyond the major ones. So I just wanted to bring like a like chill, vibey, R&B type project to whoever was listening to me out in Florida.
Yes.
Or wherever they may be. So, I wrote everything. I recorded it in my like little closet, or you can say like little studio.
Yeah.
And I sent it to my engineer at the time. Shout out to Wave 808. Wave is my boy down in Miami. And it was just a very personal, vibey project. And it was the first thing I ever done professionally. Well, kind of. My first project that I did professionally. So it was a very heartwarming and kind of stressful part of my life. But, now I'm here.
Yeah. And it's like a therapy for you.
Oh, yeah.
It's that outlet because you can pour every single emotion into it. And I feel like creating music allows you to be vulnerable.
Absolutely. And I want to get more vulnerable, honestly. There's a lot of parts of myself that I don't show or have been told to kind of wait. And as an artist, people are expecting you to be you. And to be authentic.
Yes.
And I am, but there's also certain rules. I won't even say rules. There's certain expectations that you have to, especially first starting out, go through, or I feel like at least that you have to like abide by if you want to be seen a certain way.
What would be an example of something like that? Give us one.
I'll just say, like, in the beginning, you have to kind of be what people want you to be.
Understood.
And a lot of who I am is not what people want me to be.
Yeah.
And that's just like, I'm just being honest. That's
of course.
just how it is. And so I am abiding by that, and I'm also myself through it. Like I'm still me, but I'm still having to be the person that is expected of me at the same time. So, and it's honestly, it's almost like a game. Yeah. You know, and it's like I put on this, I don't want to say persona because it's still me, but it's kind of like acting. Like when you're an actor, you go and you do the role. You're still you. You're still making the character your own, but you're still playing a part.
Understood.
So that's kind of how I'm seeing it right now in my career. Yeah. Until I can like take it all off and just like this, and maybe I'll have an album that's just called like Naked or something like that, you know?
No, facts, because you are absolutely right. Perception is everything. And it shouldn't be. People will judge you based upon how you look, how you act, how you dress, you know, what religion you are, this, that, and the third. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Like we get judged. We're going to be judged our entire life. Yes. Period. And one thing about life is we can't make everybody happy. I used to be a people pleaser. I wanted everybody to like me.
Yeah, that'd be me.
And I would, I would really like, if I had even a slight bit of confrontation with someone, I would stress about it for days. How can I fix this? Even if it wasn't my fault. Even if they were at fault, I would still be the one to try to fix it. Because I wanted to be a people pleaser. Now I'm like, bye. If you don't like me, that's your business. Yeah. Because we can't please everybody. You know, so it's like, but I understand where you're at. You're in a position where there's a lot of eyes on you. But at the end of the day, it's like you want to be able to fully give who you are to the entire world. And
I really do.
If they love it, great. If they don't, they can keep it moving.
And not even for me, but for other people who relate or resonate to what I'm going through. Like I can be a voice for people who may feel left out, or like what they're doing or how they are is not liked or not, you know, what it's supposed to be. And I have to just, I can't think about myself either. Like, so, okay, SeaJay wants to be himself, but I'm also providing, or not necessarily providing, but I'm doing this for other people. Other people are relying on me.
You have a voice, you're their voice.
Right. And I'm the singer, but there's also people who are, we're all moving through this together. And just because I'm the voice or I'm the look doesn't mean that I can just do anything I want, because other people are expecting me or relying on me to put them in certain positions. And if I'm out here just doing what I want to do, I may end up ruining something for somebody else, you know, and all that plays in my head. And so maybe I'm thinking too much about it.
Yeah, I think that,
you know, I'm thinking of other people too, like, oh, I can't be doing this for real because, you know, it might be a bad look on them. You know, that's right.
I get it, because we do represent other people, but at the same time, we have to be a little bit selfish sometimes. Yeah. Because us constantly thinking about other people's feelings and emotions and this, that, and the third, it takes away from yourself. And I'm not telling you what to do, but I feel like we're only here once, man. Like,
I know.
Live it unapologetically.
I know.
Live it. And the thing is, the people who truly care about you and truly love you and are truly down for you, they'll be fine. Even if they don't necessarily agree with the things that you do, they're going to be just fine.
Yeah. And I completely hear you. I understand. And I'm on this journey. Yeah. And I'm taking it day by day. And I really do feel like I will get there. Yeah. I'm just not there yet.
Understood.
You know, like this is, I'm accepting where I am right now. I know how much, I know I need to grow more. I know I need to do things, you know, in a different way, but that's life. Like that's the journey. And I'm just grateful for where I'm at now. So
living in the moment, really.
Yeah.
And I feel like oftentimes that can be a good thing too, you know, because when we think too far ahead, it can stress us out because we don't have control of that yet. Yeah. what we do right now in the moment can dictate what happens in the future. And we're not stressing about something that's out of our control.
Right.
You know, so listen, you have to do what feels right for you.
Yes, yes.
And if it feels right to the path that you're on, you know, slow and steady wins the race per se, then keep doing that.
Yeah, you know, I've brought certain ideas to certain people and they'll be like, well, you know, I love you. I love everything that you're thinking about. It's awesome. But right now, let's focus on this.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of like the answers I get. And so, you know, I'm just abiding now. At some point, I want to be naked, or not physically.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah. Super transparent.
Very transparent, because growing up, that's the artist I wanted to be for other people.
Yeah.
I would listen to artists and be like, man, I wish the artist would do this or like show this. That's who I want to be. And right now, I am not necessarily that. But the vision I have for myself and for others around me is definitely that. And I feel like it will come to fruition.
Of course, it absolutely will. Well, let me ask you this. This is a little bit personal. I know you're happy in life.
Yes.
But do you feel like a bit of your happiness is being hindered because of, you know, other people saying, no, not now, and now's not the time? You know, be honest.
Yes. I will say, never let someone dictate your happiness.
That is facts. I've learned that the hard way.
Yes. But to be honest, it does affect me in some ways, because being an artist, and I've heard it from people who love me and listen to me, they want more of me, the people who know me, you know, personally.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it gets to me like, dang, I want to be this for them, but I can't be something for everyone.
No.
And right now I'm being who I got to be right now.
Yes.
And at some point I will be able to be that, but you know, and hopefully it's sooner than later.
Yeah.
But you know, I just moved up here. We rocking out. We climbing the charts. We doing good. It's like, okay, so let's stay here. Let's do what we're doing. Let's not rock the boat too much.
Understood.
And so that's where we're at.
Absolutely, because it is still working for you. It's not like it's, you know, holding you back. You're seeing progress.
Right.
And of course, we never see the progress in the amount of time that we want to. Right. Like, I feel like I've been working out all my life and I'm still not where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? We're always a work in progress.
You look good as...
Thank you.
You look phenomenal.
Thank you. Clock that.
Oh, yeah.
I've been working really hard because at this point in my life, it's not about me right now, but I'm just saying I'm 51 years old and I'm going through that change in life, and it's very difficult to keep things in check. So I've been working hard. So thank you for that.
Yeah. Do you post like your workout journey or your fitness journey?
I'm mostly on my stories.
Your stories.
And when I tell you, it motivates people, because I've had people tell me that they were motivated to get out and go start walking, because I do a lot of walks. I go to the gym. I was at a movie premiere and I had a guy who I didn't know come up to me and said, I just want to let you know that my wife and I started walking because of you, like, because, you know, he was overweight. And I was like, you never know who's watching.
Exactly.
You don't know who we can motivate. So those little things we have to post those personal things too, because it could save someone's life.
Right.
Like really, you know, because taking care of yourself is so important.
It is. It is.
And speaking of which, you're in the nursing field, you know, you're in the health industry, and you probably see day in and day out people who are unhealthy and things like that. Balancing nursing as, you know, you're rising up in your music career. How do you juggle both worlds?
I ask myself that question every day. How am I?
Life be lifing.
Life be lifing, because beyond my music, I'm also, you know, wanting to go to graduate school. And I've been a nurse for about 4 years. I started out in the ER. Yeah. And for graduate school, I wanted to be in a more intense. ER is pretty intense. I
was gonna say that's pretty intense.
But I wanted to be, you know, take care of more critical patients, and so now I'm in cardiovascular ICU at like the top hospital in the state and one of the most high acuity units in the nation.
Look at you. I'm so proud of you.
Listen, I'm so stressed out. But because like I have class for school and I have class for my job because it's such a high acuity place. Like I have a test next week for work.
Wow.
But I juggle it day by day. Like it's not something that like you can't plan this music stuff.
Yeah.
People say, yo, come to this place right here. I'm out here tonight. Like that actually happened today. Or was that yesterday? That was yesterday, I believe. Somebody was like, yo, there's this music video. It's about to shoot in 2 hours. Come out and just like, I was already at work.
Yeah. So, you're like, gotta miss this opportunity.
But so it's something day by day that I have to take, and it is not easy, but I'm doing it. And like we spoke earlier before the interview, God will not put things on your plate that you cannot handle. And that is something that I have to tell myself every day because some days I'm crying. I'm like, what am I doing to myself?
Yeah.
But I will look back at these times and be so proud of myself.
Yes.
For it. So it's just a day by day thing. And as we were speaking about, posting things that people will be inspired by, I've kind of thought about posting some of my nursing things. You
should.
Because a lot of nurses, especially since I moved to Atlanta, a lot of nurses that I know look like me now.
Yes.
Back in Florida, they looked,
the pale skin.
And shout out because I'm white and black.
Of course.
I love all my people. But it's just so like for us, a lot of black people in healthcare, you have to be like 10 times more on your game than others because like people already think that you aren't competent.
Yes.
People already are like, oh, who are you?
Are you? Nurse? Yeah. Are you capable? Right. Yeah. It sucks that there's stereotypes like that.
Bring the doctor in to put this IV in because I don't trust you. Or like, like people will like hover over you, making sure you're doing it right. And especially like in like the type of ICU I'm in, it's like people are actively dying. Or like we're getting people right out of surgery, just got a new heart or new lungs.
Yeah.
And it's like, I see so many black people on the unit and it inspires me. I'm like, wow, like this is really how we're out here doing this.
I know that's right.
And so, but to tie it all in, just day by day, you have to take it day by day. Don't let anybody discourage you. You can do whatever you set your mind to. Things will get hard. Things will get tough. You will not feel like you can move forward. But, I lean on God.
All the time.
All the time.
Yeah. And think about this. You still have a ways to go. But when it comes to your retirement years, you're going to be so thankful that you went through this because you're going to be able to not only retire on time, but you'll be able to retire comfortably.
Yes.
It's sad because here in America, I can't speak for other countries because I don't live there, but here in America, a lot of people can't retire on time. Like I'll see people working in a grocery store and I know they're 80 years old and it's not always because, I'm bored. It's because they can't simply afford to retire.
Right.
That
is a shame.
It is a shame. So it's going to be beyond rewarding for you. You're going to be able to live a comfortable life when you're supposed to. You work hard, then you're supposed to, enjoy the benefits of all your hard work. So think about it from that perspective.
Yes, thank you. And I want to give my family a good life.
Of course.
Like it's not even, like I've said from the beginning, it's not about me.
It's bigger than you.
It's way bigger than me.
Yeah.
And I sometimes feel like I'm doing so much because I have like this anxiety of what if I can't do that for the people I want to.
Yeah.
And so I put all these things on my plate because it's like I feel responsible. I don't know. Like,
you got the world on your shoulders right now.
Why, God, do you give me these feelings? But like, it's a blessing to be able to do all these things. So
what is it? Who is it? What is it that keeps you motivated when the going gets tough? Because it sounds like you are having some challenges in a couple different areas, which
Absolutely.
We're all human. We always have challenges, it's not a bad thing. What's keeping you so motivated?
I will say for sure, God, every day I meditate twice a day at the minimum, right when I get up and before I go to sleep.
So powerful.
Sometimes it's just 1 minute. It's like I'm just sitting in like my thoughts and trying to clear them real fast, like because I got to get up and get ready.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like for an hour, you know, and I'm like trying to do an outer body experience, you know, and like whatever the case, we don't have to go there. But so definitely God or your higher power, whatever you know choose to reference that as. My mama, she is the best.
We love you.
Moms, I adore you. My dad, shout out my dad. My dad keeps everything together.
He's the glue.
He is the glue. He is the foundation. He is the house. He is everything. I would say those are the big three of my motivation. And of course, my brother, my bro.
Yeah. He's super talented as well.
Yes, Meezy Swerve. Shout out to
Meezy Swerve.
His Instagram got deleted. I don't know what happened.
Oh man!
Yeah, so he restarted. But a lot of things I do, I think about my brother because I'm the bigger brother.
Yeah.
And you know, I just feel like I don't know if this is like every older sibling, but I feel like he's like my little baby.
Understood.
And like, at some point in my life, if I have to take him under my wing for whatever reason, I want to be capable.
Yes.
So
that's beautiful.
So those four right there.
I love it. Okay, so I'm going to ask you for 3 more of something.
Yes.
If you had to describe your sound in 3 words that separate you, and this is no shade to other singers out there, but that separates you from other R&B singers, what would those 3 words be?
Smooth, delicious.
He delicious, y'all.
And
he milk chocolate.
Hey, and sentimental.
I love that. I just want to hone in on that sentimental word because I feel like should be the epitome of an R&B singer. You got to be sentimental, and I feel like some singers over sexualize it. And of course, you know, we all enjoy that part of life. You know what I'm saying? Nah, facts. But I feel like we need that sentimental type of feel because R&B I just feel like is that go-to music when we're having a rough day and, you know, or we're going through a rough breakup or whatever it may be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I love that you incorporate that into your music because I do really feel like that is a key word that separates you.
And back in the day, like, it wasn't so in your face sexual. Like they painted a story for you to experience.
Exactly.
And now it's like they just give it right to you.
It's
like,
very raw and uncut.
Like there's you don't even need to imagine it. It's just like boom.
Getting straight to the point. No foreplay.
Right. No foreplay. Let's bring back the foreplay.
Let's bring back the foreplay in the music.
That's the best part. It's the foreplay.
Absolutely, because that's what builds up to the height of it. Right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't just trying to jump in there. Nah. Right. Y'all take heed to that.
Hey, that is a word right there.
So it's the word of the day. Maybe you should do a project or a song called Foreplay.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. We on to something.
Yeah, you are definitely on to something.
That would be dope. Put that in the mental what I can't even talk. The mental up here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I'm writing it down right after this interview.
That would be fire.
Yeah.
And bring us back what we're talking about. I think that would go viral.
Yes.
So if Atlanta, let's say it right, Atlanta, gave you one night to throw the ultimate in the A block party, right? Who are the first 2 or 3 artists that you're calling to come perform with you?
Ooh, okay, Usher got to be here.
Okay.
Missy Elliott and Usher. Let's do that.
Them 2 great choices. Let me ask you this. Michael Jackson is like, to most people, the greatest of all time. And I agree because people would cry watching him perform. Like there's not too many artists who have that impact on it. Do you feel like there's any artists out right now that are kind of the modern day MJ?
I would say Chris Brown is pretty, you know, like MJ vibes.
I said that to someone the other day and they disagreed with me. I was just going to see. Yeah, I didn't want to say, because I said I feel like Chris Brown is kind of the modern day. I'm not saying he's a replacement for or better than, but I feel like he's the modern day because of he was just on tour, is still on tour. He literally brought thousands and thousands of people out. Not too many people are doing that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, who else? What other R&B or pop male artist? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. No.
And then someone threw Beyonce in there. I said, but Beyonce is a female. I'm talking about modern day Michael Jackson. He's a man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And give Beyonce her props because, you know, she's beautiful as what she does. But
absolutely. I mean, hey. Don't mess with the BI.
No, facts. They'll come for me. You know what I'm saying?
No, but I mean, Beyonce is an icon.
She is an icon. She's so beautiful, like naturally beautiful, super, super talented.
Oh, yeah.
Never met her, but she seems like she has a beautiful, like, just spirit about herself as well.
I would love to work with Beyonce.
I know that's right. Come on, Beyonce. Hey. Come on, sis.
Let's do it.
So imagine your younger self at 12. Let's go back to 12 years old, writing songs for the first time. And your 12-year-old self got to listen to your current music, what you're writing now. What do you think 12-year-old CeaJay would say to current CeaJay about your music and the artist that you've become?
I wouldn't believe it. I would not believe it. I feel like because when I was younger, I got a lot of no's and a lot of like rejection.
Yeah.
But what I would say to myself if I was there and listening to me now would be, don't stop, keep going. You don't understand how much influence not only you will be on your family, but other people that relate to you. And like, you can't stop. That's what I would say. And that's why I'm still
And you're still here. And it's funny you said about you got a lot of no's. I remember one of my good friends, he's actually an artist that I used to manage. Shout out Javinci Royal. I was interviewing him one time and he said, the word that we're going to hear the most through our entire life is no. We're going to get a ton of no's. No, you can't do this. No, that's not good enough. No, don't touch this. We hear it from birth. It's what we do with the yeses that matter.
Exactly.
And that's like, that stuck with me because I'm like, that is facts.
And bringing it back to in the A, I said yes to this project that I did not really enjoy at first. And now
look at it. Look at you. Look at you now.
Already on, a great high level radio station, V103 in Atlanta. I'm here on this amazing podcast of yours. And we at the Hype 87.3.
You dig.
And it just released last Tuesday.
Man.
And so, God is just moving.
Yeah.
And I'm just being, as you said earlier, obedient.
Yes.
And I feel like that's the word of today is like obedience. Even whenever things aren't going the way you want them to or as you expect them to, have faith that what you're going through is destined for you. And at the end, it's all going to make sense.
Absolutely it will. And even if it's not tomorrow or the next day, it might be a year from now and you have that epiphany of like, I understand why I went through that now.
Right.
Because I feel like no matter what happens, we have to pull the positive out in it.
Yeah.
Even if losing a loved one, it's one of the most difficult things we'll ever endure in life, but we have to pull the positive, like losing your grandparent, will say, because I feel like grandparents instill so much wisdom in us. Not saying parents don't, but grandparents be wisdom.
Right.
That's the positive that we have to pull in out of their beautiful life. Let's celebrate the life versus that they're not here anymore.
Exactly. Because the world is already so negative. There's so many negative things out there. So many people to be negative to you. Like a lot of people will be negative to me, especially like in the, nursing area, whether it's the patients or, the staff. But just as you said, pull out the positive because there's already so much negative going on.
100%.
So
we have to spread love and light into the world.
Yes.
Please, we need more of that. And going back to what you were saying earlier about posting some more of your nursing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you should do that, but then even take it a step further.
Oh, okay. Talk to me.
have a whole separate Instagram for just your nursing side.
Okay.
I feel like doing it on your music page is going to be great because people want to see that side of you. Mm-hmm. But then you also have people who only want to see the music related stuff, if that makes sense.
Right.
There are people who have 2 different personas per se, you know. Yeah. People, I feel like they would flock to that. I know it's going to be more work for you.
But it's okay, because you know what's funny? I actually was thinking about this.
You should.
I think I actually talked to Mom about it. I was like, what do you think I should do? You think I should make a new page or just post it on my music page? And I feel like this is confirmation.
Yeah.
You know, God is moving through us.
Yes, he is. I just got chills. I just literally got chills.
Hey. And so that was confirmation for me to just go ahead and make another page.
I think you should. Yeah. I really do. I really think you should. And still sprinkle a little bit in on it on your music page. Yeah. But, you know, it's just like if you were always posting other people on your page, you're going to lose followers because they're coming to see SeaJay the artist. Right? So it's like you don't want to overwhelm them with too much other stuff because they're probably following you because they love your music journey.
Right.
But I feel like sprinkling a little bit of that in there keeps that human element in place. Like, yes, I'm a superstar artist, but I'm a human being too. Yeah. I'm in the nursing field. I take care of people. So letting them in slightly, but yeah, have that a whole separate page for it.
I'm going to do that.
Coming soon.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Come up with a really dope name for it, you know?
You know, in my first job when I worked in the ER, the staff called me Topher.
Okay.
So maybe I'll just have it like Nurse Topher.
Nurse, yeah, you got to have the nurse name in there somewhere. That'll be dope.
Yeah.
I love it. Give me 1 or 2 big goals that you're manifesting right now.
Whew. To be fulfilled in all areas of my life. Whatever that looks like, whatever it feels like I just, that is a big prayer that I have is whatever I do, God, just allow me to be fulfilled in it.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not even anything physical, because, you know, a lot of the physical things that you gain, you're just going to end up wanting the next physical thing, whether it's a car, a house, whatever. So it's like those things don't really bring true fulfillment.
Yeah. So
I'm manifesting the fulfillment of just my life journey to be fulfilling. I want to go through a negative or unwanted experience and still feel the faith, the excitement for what's coming next. I don't want to have this like mindset of getting broken down from the no's or the negative things. So that mental strength is something that I pray for to continue to have, because, you know, the industry will break you down.
Yes.
The nursing and the music, like
double whammy.
Both industries will tear you down. So you have to have mental strength. I'm also wanting to, as we spoke about earlier, I would love to have like a compound with my family, I would like for them to move up here to Atlanta, because my brother is gonna be in heaven in Atlanta. I already know.
He's gonna love it up here.
I already know. And my family, you know, I feel like they would enjoy it too.
Yeah.
And then also number 3, I want to, as we also spoke about, I want to come to a point where I am completely myself and I'm able to provide a message to others that, you know, it's okay to be yourself, love on yourself, like through my music, even though I'm an R&B artist and I may talk about sexual things or whatnot. I would love to, like, when people think of me, they think of like kindness, compassion, community. They think about wholesomeness. Like that's the energy I want to provide. Or like when I have a show or performance, like people come and even partway in the show, like we're sitting down with singing bowls, meditating. like Janae Aiko is a awesome influence for me, because somebody actually said this. It was funny. They're like, I feel like you're gonna end up being the male Janae Aiko.
That's a compliment.
Like, hey,
I'll take it.
I will take it. Because that's genuinely me.
Yeah.
You know, and that peace is something that a lot of people just don't get. You know, they don't even know. A lot of people feel that being in a chaotic mindset or in a chaotic world is comfort, because that's all they know.
Correct.
So whenever they see something or they're in this like state of peace or things working out, it's like, no, this can't be. Like, I have to go back to the chaos.
It's too good to be true.
You know? And I want people to really find that peace in themselves.
Yeah.
And through my music or through interviews or whatever it may be that God puts me in front of, I want that to, you know, show in some way. To
be a part of their journey of finding peace.
Yes.
Because I feel like once you find that peace, you never want to go back to.
Right.
And a big part of that is setting boundaries for yourself.
Yes.
That's a huge part of it.
Yes.
I feel like in order to fully find peace, you have to set boundaries for yourself, you know, because, yes. And that's with everybody. My dad and I talked about that, and I said, Dad, I love you, but I still got boundaries with you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he's got boundaries with me as well.
That's real.
You know, because I feel like if we just let everything slide and everything go, we're never going to be at peace.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then they're going to find it through listening to SeaJay.
Hey. And I feel like that's why I've been single for so long, because like, it's like I found the peace within me. It's like, nobody can bring this to me better than I can.
Honey, let me tell you.
So like,
clock that. I'm with you.
But I wasn't in a relationship for 7 years. So it's like, now I'm like, we in the A.
Listen, that's so ironic, because my last relationship was 7 years, and you know, we're still cool. You know, there's no animosity there, but I'm in such a beautiful space right now, just focusing on me, my well-being. So I feel you 100%. I feel like at this point right now, if anybody steps in, it's going to disrupt that peace.
Right.
I'm not ready to share that space with anybody right now.
But, you know, in divine timing, that perfect person or whatever it may be, or people, whatever, however you rock, that will come to, it'll manifest and be magnetized to you. You won't have to go get it.
Absolutely. We have to allow people to be who they are. Mm-hmm. We have to believe them when they show us who they are.
Yeah. that part.
Most definitely. So we've got the song ready to go, loaded up. It's also here in rotation on the Hype.
Hey.
Before we get into it, anybody that wants to follow your journey, the nursing page is coming soon.
Coming soon.
Where can they follow you at currently on your socials?
You can follow me on all socials. HeySeaJay. HeySeaJay.
You got to sing it for us. Your name.
Hey, it's your boy, CJ.
See, that's such a signature for you. You know, I love that.
Yes. And you know, I really started that whenever, I don't know if you remember, last year I did a whole year of uplifting videos.
I do remember.
Every Monday. It was Monday Motivation. And that's kind of where it came. Like, I would start it out and I would sing it. And I kind of stopped singing it because I was like, I don't want to like be that dude that's like always the most. Like, here he go again, singing his name. Like, but
still sprinkle it in there though.
Yeah. I do. I feel like it's me, like,
because I'm one of the people who enjoys it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? If someone don't enjoy it, they can unfollow or keep it moving. Right, it is what it is, because that's your space to do what you want. Who do you want to give thanks to for loving you and supporting you through your journey?
Mama, pops, my brother, Wiz, DJ Chris Coldblood, man, the good Lord above.
Yes.
You for, you know, allowing me to be here.
This is such a beautiful conversation.
Oh yeah. I want more conversations like this, you know? And yeah, the whole team, like everybody that believes in me and that are going out of their way to, you know, listen to my music or download my music. I feel the love. I genuinely feel the love ever since I moved to Atlanta. Yeah. Like, I felt the love. So.
And is Wizard music a part of the movement that you're now in, if that makes sense?
Yes. Shout out to Wiz.
Shout out to Wiz.
Wiz has been making a lot of stuff pop.
Yeah.
And Wiz he's like he's like the pops that like everybody know, but he low key, he was way back in the day. And like, but he got connect. Like, he may not know people on social media, you know, but like he like underground, like back in the day, like he was that man. So I really respect Wiz, and God brought us together in such a unexpected way. You know, that's how it happens.
And he's going hard in the paint for this record.
Yes. And I really, like, we have conversations that aren't even about music.
Yeah.
And I feel like you really need people on your team like that. That's not always like a music like that actually see you as a person.
Right.
And Wiz does that.
That human element kicks in. We have to have those type of intimate conversations, and it's a safe space for us because you know what you talk to him about, it's not going any further than that.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Yeah. And like you said, he's got those real life offline connections.
Yeah.
To me, those are more powerful than, oh yeah, we talk on Instagram, but you don't really know that person in real life.
Yeah.
You know, so shout out to him most definitely. So we got the song ready to go. If you can introduce it for us.
Yo, what's up? This my new joint, my new single, In the A, featuring the amazing DJ Luke Nasty. We here on the Hype 87.3. Put this on repeat on all your stations. All right, every phone you got, every TV you got. Let's go.
Run it up. Y'all stay tuned.
You're locked in. Come and see what all the
Pushing
hype
too
is
many
about.
buttons.
Tune in to the Hype 87.3.
Let go. She from the A. Yeah, little mama from the A. Look at the swag, ooh, she from the A. Love that.